Hi everybody, today I'm going to do another tutorial. I was quite pleased with the response of the last one I did, the Shadoogee one. This is another Shadows tune called Dance On by from the 1960s catalogue, from the Shadows. Very nice song to play. If you've not been playing long, or you don't know how this one goes, I'm sure after you watch this tutorial you'll have a good idea of how to make a fist of it. You're going to need obviously your amplifier, your Stratocaster guitar, or whatever you've got whatever guitar you've got to hand. Anything will basically do. You'll want some reverb on it, obviously, and the backing track, which you can download from Gordon Tankring, and also he'll do the tablature as well from there if you need it. Or you can get, if you've got the access to UB Hank backing tracks, then the UB Hank backing track will be fine as well. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started on on Dance On. Okay, for this this opening section, you're going to be using an E chord and an A chord. So without the whammy bar, just to demonstrate this opening segment, we won't use the whammy bar, but what I'm doing is I'm going to play the open 6th string, then go up to the D string, 2nd fret there, and then I'm going to fret the E, and then I'm going to play the two E's one after the other, the open E and the E on the D string at the 2nd fret, so like this. And then I'm going to do it on the A. And that is the opening part of the song. So, but it's quite a tricky thing to do. But what you're gonna end up doing, hopefully, is you're gonna put get your whammy bar in your hand, however you use the whammy bar. Dip the 6th string open. That's how you want to try and see if you can get to that stage of it. It's a bit more difficult discipline once you've got the whammy bar in your hand. But what I would advise you to do, I think is the easiest way to do it, is if you're fretting the E for the first part, when you go to the A, stay on the A and dip the E strings on the E notes while you're on the A. Do that once more. So I think you'll if you listen to that and watch that over and over, I'm sure you'll be able to get that. So we've moved down to the 7th fret. I've got my 3rd finger on the 5th string at the 7th fret there, and that's our starting note for the main part of the tune, which is going to go like this. I'm going to use my 3rd finger there, and I'm going to stretch up to the 4th fret for the next note. So did you see what I did there? And just follow that. Probably do that a bit slowly for you. starting off on that 7th fret, 5th string, up to the 4th, ending up on that E string for the first part, up to that E, up to that E for the second part, down to the 4th fret again, so that's very slowly. I can't do it any slower than that. It's really difficult to do it slow, but I'll try and do it again. Ending up on that A note there, which is the 4th string at the 7th fret. So it's all around that A chord there. So you notice there's a little quick embellishment there. So that's the main tune, and we'll go on to the solo part next. Yes, right. The solo part is involved the 1st and 2nd strings, the 2 strings involved in this. You're going to be starting on the D note, which is that one there, which is the 10th fret of the 1st string. You're going to go up to there and there, so it's like this. That's all on the 1st string. I told you a bit of a fib there. There's 3 strings involved. That last note is on the 3rd string at the 9th fret. Sorry about that, didn't want to mislead you. But anyway, that's basically it. We'll do it again. We'll do it more or less, do it to tempo. Yeah, so it's the main work of the solo is on the 1st and 2nd strings, and that last note is on the 3rd string of the 9th fret. So we'll just do it again, boys, slowly. That's the solo. That's reasonably straightforward, that solo, and but it comes in nicely with the tune. And you do that twice in the song, and both exactly the same both times. Move on to the next part. Right, so we're heading almost to the end now, but in between, after you play the solo, there's going to be a bit more of this up here, which it goes. there's a bit more that goes on, but you'll find that as you play through against the backing track, you'll know when that comes in, which you've already learnt that bit. But what we're going to do now, we're going to do the main tune again, and the main tune, instead of being down at the fifth position with the A down there, you're going to play it up on the bass strings proper. So it was going to be starting off like this. I'll try and do that very slowly. Do it again. Open E. Open E again. Up to that E. Back to the B, back to the E, open D, to down to the B, again, finishing up on the open A. Just try that once more. Then a quick E, down to D sharp, D open, that was a C sharp and a D open. C sharp, down to the B, and it just finishes up. And that's the tune. So with all that what I've put on the video there, you should be able to have a really good crack at getting dance on off, and I think, you know, it's a good tune. It's a bright tune. It's got some go in it. So give it a go, and let's hope you make a decent job of it. So we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for your patience of watching, and let's hope that you can learn something from the video. I'll see you later on. Thanks a lot.